What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, here is my top 10 favorite movies of 2016. Because this whole month I'm going to be talking about the best of the decade years. So now it's 2016's turn, and 2016 was pretty decent, like a decent year for films. I mean, loads of cool comic book films got released, loads of indie darlings. I mean, 2016 was also a really solid year. So with that being said, here's my 10 favorite movies of 2016. Alright. Coming in at number 10, it is American Honey. Now, this movie is terrific. A little too long, I would admit. Like, it is way too long than it should be. But it's still a terrific little film. I mean, it stars this actress named Sasha Lane in her, breakthrough performance. And she was magnificent in this movie. And it is also my favorite Shia LaBeouf film because I recently did my 10 favorite Shia LaBeouf movies, and of course this film was in that list. It's really terrific. I mean, sorry, it is directed by Andrea Arnold, who also gave us the movie Fish Tank, and it stars Sasha Lane as this girl named Star, who is this young woman who comes from a troubled home, and she ends up running away with this traveling sales crew and dives into the American Midwest selling subscription door to door. And she ends up falling for one of the leads named Jake, played wonderfully by Shia LaBeouf. And it's really amazing. He also had Raleigh Keough was also in this. I mean, yeah, it's a really amazing film. Of course, had some, great performances by Shia LaBeouf, and Sasha Lane is literally an actress to keep your eye out for. Just saw her in that movie, Dano Is It Real, and she is terrific in that too. She's a really good actress. I mean, if you guys haven't really seen American Honey, definitely give it a go. It's a really terrific film. Long, but still pretty good. Alright. Coming in at number 9, it is Patriots Day. Now, Patriots Day is literally one of the few films where I could probably just watch this once and not really. I mean, I've seen this movie a couple times, but it is a real hard watch. I mean, this is the movie about the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing, and boy, it's directed by Peter Berg and starring Mark Wahlberg. Now, they've done a couple of movies together. Of course, they've done Patriots Day. They did Deepwater Horizon, Lone Survivor. They also gave us Miles 22. Gosh, that's their worst collaboration. But this is really terrific. You got Mark Wahlberg who plays the police sergeant Tommy Sanders. And then you also have John Goodman, who plays the commissioner, Ed Davis. Kevin Bacon played the FBI special agent, Richard Deslaurier. And they end up joining courageous survivors, first responders, and other investigators, and race the clock to hunt down the suspects and all. And one of the suspects, by the way, is played by Alex Whoop, who was magnificent in this movie. It had a really great cast. You also had J.K. Simmons, Melissa Benoist, Miss Mayfield girl, Rachel Brosnahan was in this. You also had Michelle Monaghan, Lena Condor. Some really great cast. I mean, I've already said this, but this is a really hard watch. I mean, and it is, of course, a story about what happened on that fateful day, and that was one tragic day that occurred. But still, Patriots Day is really remarkable. Yeah, if you guys haven't really seen Patriots Day, definitely give that one a shot. Alright. Coming in at number 8, it is The Edge of 17. The Edge of 17 is fantastic. It is probably one of the best coming of age movies of this decade. You know, you got Haley Steinfeld, Woody Harrelson, Haley Lou Richardson, Blake Jenner, who, by the way, is in this list twice. FYI there. And, I mean, in it, you got Haley Steinfeld, who plays this high school junior named Nadine, who is, like, at the peak of awkwardness. And you got Blake Jenner, who plays her all-star older brother here, who ends up starting to date Nadine, her best friend, played by Haley Richardson, and she also ends up having an unexpected friendship with this other teen named, played by Hayden Santetto. She also has she also has a not so great relationship with her mother, played by Kira Sedgwick, but she has a really nice bonding with her teacher, played by Woody Harrelson, who Woody Harrelson was remarkable in this movie. I mean, this movie was very, like, it was really serious when it wants to be serious, and it ended up getting comedic when it wants to get comedic. It's really terrific. Great performances by Seinfeld, by Harrelson. I mean, really amazing movie. If you guys haven't seen Edge of 17, definitely give it a good shot. Alright, coming in at number 7, it is Manchester by the Sea. Now, this film ended up getting an Oscar nomination for Best Picture. It won a couple awards, including it ended up winning Casey Affleck a Best Actor Oscar. Of course, Michelle Williams got an Oscar nomination for this. Lucas Hedges, who had a breakout performance in this, he ended up getting a nomination for Best Supporting Actor. You know, it's directed by Kenneth Lonergan, who also scored a Best Director nomination. And it stars Casey Affleck, who plays this guy named Lee Chandler, whose older brother Joe ends up tragically dying, and so he ends up becoming the sole guardian of his nephew, played by Lucas Hedges, and he also has to deal with his past, including his separation from his wife, played by Michelle Williams. It's really terrific. I mean, this movie is very touching. Affleck and Hedges, those two play off each other really great. Kyle Chandler, like, even though he didn't have much screen time, Kyle Chandler was really great in this. I mean, Matthew Broderick was also in this movie. It's really terrific. I mean, it's a very touching film, a film about a loss, and it's really amazing. Definitely go check out Manchester by the Sea. And Casey Affleck, of course, like I said, won his Oscar. I know there's lots of people, like, when he won his Oscar, there was, like, lots of controversy because of, because of what Affleck did in the past and all. But that aside, I thought his Oscar was well deserved. And, yeah, Casey Affleck really showed how great of an actor he could be. Alright. Coming in at number 6, it is The Jungle Book. Now, Jon Favreau just had a really big hit this year with the remake of The Lion King, which I really got a kick out of. But before The Lion King, he gave us The Jungle Book, the remake of the 1950s Disney classic. This features the great voice talents of, you had Bill Murray as Baloo, Scarlett Johansson was Kaa, you had Idris Elba as Shere Khan. Great performance by Idris Elba, by the way.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Anyway, you also had... Yeah. Anyway. You had some great, there's a great, voice casting in this. Of course, the kid in this is, who plays Mowgli is played by this actor named Neil Sefi. He did a great job. Ben Kingsley also voiced Bagheera. He was great. Some really great voice cast. Great special, great special effects was in this. I really got kicked out of this movie. I mean, everything in the movie was literally CGI. Like, they literally shot this movie. I'm not joking. They literally shot this film in LA, and everything like other besides Mowgli, everything in this movie was really fake, and you know, yeah, Favreau I thought did a remarkable job with this movie, and he also did a good job with Jungle Book, with The Lion King. I know it's a little cool to hate on the remake of Lion King, but I know he did a really great job with that. Still hoping Favreau does a sequel to the Jungle Book, but all right. Now, speaking of Blake Jenner, coming in at number 5, it's going to Everybody Wants Some. It is, I guess you could say, a spiritual sequel to Dazed and Confused. It's not really an actual sequel to Dazed and Confused or anything, but it's kind of in the vein of Dazed and Confused, but with baseball superstars and all. And Everybody Wants Some is terrific. You got it takes place in Texas, 1980s. You got Blake Jenner, who plays this college freshman named Jake Bradford, who's this high shot pitcher in high school who moves off of campus with like other members of this college baseball team, and he ends up meeting like several of the teammates, including this guy named Billy, and loads of other and he ends up joining loads of the other group on the cruising the campus looking for parties, women, and all that, and getting drunk and all. And it has a really cool cast. I mean, it is directed by Richard Linklater, who, of course, before this he gave his Boyhood. So this was kind of a bit of a follow-up to Linklater's Boyhood film. And you also had Zoe Deutch, who plays Jenner's love interest. Watt Russa. You had Tyler Oakland was in this. Some really good supporting players. And Blake Jenner was, of course, remarkable in this movie. The movie was really funny. Had lots of heart to it. This is a movie that really makes me wish I was around in the 80s, because the 80s looked pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, if you guys haven't really seen Everybody Wants Some, it's a really terrific film. Very underrated, too. Coming in at number 4 is the Oscar-nominated film, Hell or High Water. Now this film stars Chris Pine and Ben Foster, who plays these Texas brothers Toby and Tanner, who ends up coming together after years to divide, and they decide to like rob banks and all, because the banks are trying to force close their family land. And so you of course got Jeff Bridges, who gave a remarkable performance here as the Texas Ranger who's trying to track them down. You also got Gil Birmingham, who was great in this. I mean, this is really terrific. Great, like Ben Foster. How did he not get an Oscar nomination? It's beyond me. But hey, at least Jeff Bridges got a nomination, so that's pretty cool. Chris Pine was remarkable. Some really great performances. Remarkable script. I mean, if you guys ever seen Hell or High Water, it's terrific. Great pacing. I mean, this movie will leave you guessing from beginning to end. Really great film. Definitely go check out Hell or High Water if you guys haven't seen that. Alright, coming in at number 3, it is The Nice Guys. Now, this is the poster child of... Because every time when they do a remake, lots of people always say, they, like Hollywood don't have, original ideas anymore. This is one movie I bring up. I usually always bring up The Nice Guys. I mean, this movie completely flopped when it got released. And this is the reason, there are original movies. Like, Nice Guys is one of them. But the thing is, people barely go see them, But still, Nice Guys is great. Russell Crowe, you had Ryan Gosling was in this. Kim Basinger, directed by Shane Black. Margaret Qualley was also in this. You had Keith David. I mean, this movie it's a remarkable film. Great performances by Ryan Gosling. Like, it really showed how funny Ryan Gosling could be, because I never knew he could do comedy so well before this. And he was he had some comedic stuff in Crazy Stupid Love, yeah. But here he really showed off one of his comedic chops. And Yeah, I know he did. I know both him and sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, I know both him and Crow did great at playing off each other. Those two were a very unlikable duo here. Yeah, I mean really great film. You guys ever seen A Nice Guys? Please definitely go check it out. Especially if you're one of those people who say that Hollywood has no original ideas. Yeah, definitely go check out The Nice Guys. Alright, my number two favorite is going to be Deadpool. Now, people will probably say, why is this not number one? But Deadpool, I love Deadpool. I mean, this movie is. Anyway, Deadpool is definitely one of my favorite comic book movies that came out in years. It's funny, raunchy. Ryan Reynolds did a great job at playing the role of the Merc with the Mouth. I mean, the fourth wall break scenes was great. I mean, Deadpool is just great, and Punchy was cool as well. But the first Deadpool, hands down, is the best. All right, now my number one favorite movie of 2016 goes to La La Land. I really now, of course, La La Land did not win Best Picture. That honor ended up going to Moonlight. Now, La La Land literally almost won Best Picture, but yeah, the Oscar they got screwed up that year. But still, La La Land it's really great. Amazing soundtrack. I mean, I still got the soundtrack. And you also got speaking of Gosling, you got Ryan Gosling in this. Emma Stone, Damien Chazelle won his Oscar for this, well-deserving Oscar. Of course, it did win Oscars though, like original song for City of Stars. I mean, it's a really amazing movie. Definitely, to me, La La Land is one of the best movies of the year got released. I still think it should have won Best Picture, but Moonlight was still good, so no hard feelings there. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me do the quick rundown. Alright, 10, American Honey. 9, Patriots Day. 8, The Edge of 17. 7, Manchester by the Sea. 6, The Jungle Book. 5, Everybody Wants Some. 4, Hell or High Water. 3, The Nice Guys. 2, Deadpool. 1, La La Land. Now, there's also other movies of 2016 I could have added. Arrival, Zootopia, Captain America Civil War. Now, I could have added, there were so many comic book movies that year, I could have added, more, but Deadpool's kind of my favorite that year. Anyway, there was, of course, Rogue One, what? There's so great. Batman vs. Superman got released that year, Suicide Squad, Nocturnal Animals. The list goes on and on. I mean, let me leave you guys. What are some of your favorite movies of 2016? Drop a comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Series C Movies signing off.